Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Mace in his M48 Patton. This is a tier 10 game on Kampanovka. Wait, didn't we just do one of these? Oopsies. Well, oh well. I was hunting through replays and I was trying out a few, and unfortunately I had several replays sent to me from people who didn't realize they can't record before 9.17. And so I just grabbed the next most recent one, and it happened to be Mace on Kampanovka, and so this is the one we're gonna go with. As much as I try and vary the maps and the people driving, I managed to vary the people driving. I forgot to vary the map. My bad. Anyways, this is gonna be a stellar game, so this should be a perfectly fine makeup, totally for my mistakes. But anyways, we're gonna get right into this. We're gonna start by telling you guys that this is a standard battle, and this is the tier 10 American medium tank, the M48 Patton. This thing is spectacular now that they buffed the turret and put this giant bulb on the front of it. Looks so weird from the front, but overall it just adds to the awesomeness of the tank. I just feel like the Americans always have like little bits glued onto their tank to like try and make it just a tiny bit better than it was beforehand, whereas the British have a lot cleaner lines, and the Germans as well. I don't know if that's just a thing or if that's just the high def tanks, but anyways, before we get into this game proper, if you enjoy this game, please hit the like button and share this with your friends. We're up to 390 subscribers last I checked. I'm so happy, and I would really like to hit 400 soon. And then I'm still going for 500 for Christmas. I'm thinking that's unrealistic at this point in time, but I'm still going to aim for it, and if I miss, I still miss higher than I am right now, right? That's my goal. I don't think I forgot any of the basic information. Tank map, tiers, you know, all that good stuff got put out to you guys, and we're just going to jump into the game here in a second. Oh, there is 1,000 gold contest going on right now. It will be going on for the next couple days. If I forget to put it in the description to this game, it is in my Discord, which is free to anyone who wants to join. Good lord, getting hit, doing hit for hit with the enemy Patton is a bad way to start this game off, Mace, and he's continuing it. They're both down to just over half of 800 hit points. Yeah, this is, he's actually on the losing end of this trade. It wasn't until the Conqueror got in just now who managed to knock the enemy Patton down to a one-shot, and go ahead and just pick him off. Unfortunately, though, Mace is at less than half of his original starting health. He's gonna have to be really careful, because this E100 could roll high and kill him. Or there's a ioether back there too that would definitely chunk off a serious amount of his health. So he's aiming for the flat part. He's got heat goaded, and he's just trying to try and punch around through the flat front plate of that E100 turret. So the E100 turret is perfectly straight flat in the beginning at the start. Wow, in the front is what I kept meaning to say. Nice shot. And it's thick enough that most AP rounds will not go through it. However, if you load heat 9% of the time, assuming you continue to shoot for the flat side, and he's facing you, and the angle is flat, then you should just punch straight through there, as long as you're tier 9 or 10, and thus have the caliber to go through it, right? If you're lower than that, then don't shoot the front of an E100. Don't be in front of an E100. Aiming for the lower glacis, he manages to punch around through there, but it's not really surprising. He'd be able to do that with his standard ammo. So right now I'm not going to say he's wasting ammo, because half the time he's firing into the front superstructure of the ioether, which he definitely needs the gold for. And there we go. Putting one shot through the front plate of that E100 turret. But if he continues like this, he's not going to have any ammo left. And he's not going to have any money left. But he is doing damage, and E100's aiming at him. E100 fires, and thankfully ricochets. Where did that go off of? I can't really tell. But it doesn't really matter. E75 has got the small gun, unfortunately for him. And he's trying to hit with the big boys. And you can see now that Mace's aim is just laser focused on the front of that turret. And he's just playing round after round straight through where he needs to. Now, the E100 got smart and fired HE. And that really hurt. One or two more of those and we're going to not be looking so good. But that is the end of the E100. Unfortunately, that also means that we stuck our turret too far. And Scorpion G put a beautiful hit through the side of our turret. So that's not good. This is definitely what you call not good. Not quite able to finish off the E75, but it looks like the T4FR probably will clean them up. Or at least he'll set them up nicely so we can clean them up. You notice that Mesa switched away from the standard or the gold rounds. Now that he's only fighting the lesser enemies, he doesn't need to worry about shooting the gold into the 100 anymore. So he doesn't. He's, however, up on this ridgeline. This is a bad place to be if he doesn't want to get shot by tank destroyers. Especially with a 268 looking at him. He's now got the heat loaded. Can he even go through this thing? Yes. But it's going to be difficult. He's going to have to hit that gun mantle plate square on in order to go through. If he hits any other part of that tank, unless he's, unless the thing is angled sharply down while he's above it, he's likely just to bounce off it. Actually, come to think of it, if the Object 263 is angled downward that sharply, then shooting the gun mantle might not be the strongest point, because suddenly the armor on the front angles flattens out, and the armor on the what's it called? Thingy, the gun mantle is sloped nicely. It might actually be a lot stronger. I'll have to use Armor Viewer and check that out later. I'll add that note in at the end. Ooh, firing into the side of a destroyer. That's a risky proposition with heat. As if you hit those tracks, that shot would do nothing and just could be a complete waste. But he's been lucky twice, and that second shot was luck because that was not scoped in at all. Look at that, where that front shot hit right on the front of the defender. Lucky for him. Manages to take it out, and he's got standard ammo loaded again. Try and fire into the side of the 263. Missed his shot. Took out the building. Gets himself lit. But he should be able to kill it now. Nope, he missed. Poor Maze. Just not having any kind of luck with that 263. Just kept missing and missing and missing. Oh, that must have sucked. He's on 52 health right now. If anything so much as breathes on him in the wrong way, he's going to blow up. And he really doesn't want that. He's right now going to go after an E1, which is an autoloader, by the way, and the T49, which is known for its derp. So he's got to kill this thing without ever being lit by it. Because if it knows he's here, all it has to do is fire in his general direction, and he's going to die. But thankfully, it looks like, I'm assuming that's our RU2. No, that's got to be just the AMX that's killing this thing. Though Mace is missing almost every shot. Good lord, man. Track it, lead it, and put a shot through it. Good job. And now we know where the E1 is. He's just going to go ahead and push on it. Now, the E1 is a substantial problem because, of course, autoloader, 4 shells. It takes a little bit longer, it unloads faster than the French tanks, but it's a brawler. It really does need to be up close and personal to do its damage because the aim time on each of those rounds is significant. To the point where you don't want to be out in the open trying to aim in your shots. You'll reload much faster than you aim. He's going to want to hit the side of this thing because the front of that hull could ricochet his shells really easily. So he ends up tracking it in the open and gets taken out by the tank destroyer. Okay, that's cool. We'll take that. So he gets almost up to 1,000 tracking damage. That's not bad. He's pushing in now. The Scorpion G and the Bat Chat are the last 2 remaining enemy tanks. The Bat Chat, it's going to be stealthy, but that's its only real advantage. Again, it's an autoloader, but it's one of the less awesome ones is the only way to really put that. It's still an auto loader, so you still gotta be really careful about it. But you don't have to be as careful with it as you do, say, a 50B or a Foch, or a Foch 50B. Like, I mean, the heavy tank, the French heavy tank lines, the Batchat, and the French auto-loading tank destroyers are mean as far as the ability to get shells downfield quickly, but also accurately. It's not the fastest unload, but they're generally pretty accurate. The aim time is pretty good. Whereas the Americans have a much longer aim time, to the point of being silly. And good lord, we just bounced that shot. Nice shot in return into the Scorpion. He's aiming for us again, but gets himself hauled down and dodges the shot. He's just gonna wait for the Scorpion to do something silly, and he's gonna shoot him. He waited for Scorpion to do something silly. Unfortunately, he missed the shot. He's leading. I don't think he hit him. I seriously doubt that shot connected. He has over 1,000 damage, or 7,000 damage on to his name right now. If the game ends right this second, he will have done a combined 8,000 damage. Oh, good lord, we just got lit. No way the Scorpion doesn't kill us if he can hit us. No, he takes out the scout tank and then gets himself murdered. So I assume he took out the scout tank because he knew he was going to get spotted either way. And he was hoping he could kill the scout tank and remain unlit. And if he'd done that, honestly, he could have done a lot. I don't think he would have won. No, not with the T-44 right there. But if he could have taken out the scout tank and remained unseen, then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 one-shots left on our team for that Scorpion. The Conqueror is the only thing left on our team that he couldn't one-shot. And so if he could have got himself in a decent position, he could probably... And the team got dumb and stopped and stayed where they were and waited, then he could have gotten himself a Caliban also, but he had to take out that scout tank first. And that was his goal. Good job by the Scorpion. Unfortunately for him, he got himself lit and then died immediately afterwards. And great, I mean, look at that. I'm going to enjoy this Spartan. This is going to be a good Spartan. Wonder where that shot went off of. You know what? I bet that's it right there. Can't imagine anywhere else that would have ricocheted off like that. Huh. Anyways, well done. Great game, Mace, and this tank is amazing. If you had your doubts about this line, now you get it. 2,000 damage blocked, including a E100 at point blank range. Yeah, this is a good tank now. Master Badge first class for that. Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, Fire Perfect, Shell Proof. Wait, no Spartan? What? Oh, because the Scorpion shot went into his tracks, right? That doesn't get you a Spartan? That should really get you a Spartan. Or some sort of medal. Good lord, how risky that is. High caliber is well earned. I'm still in shock about the fact that he didn't get himself a Spartan or something similar for that amazing work. Oh wow, that's just unfortunate. Just over 7,000 damage. So he didn't hit that second shot on the Scorpion though, did he? No, he just hit the one. I thought for a second maybe he may have tracked it, but nope. He made 91,000 credits and then lost 70,000 credits. Because good lord, the amount of heat ammo he fired. And that's just what happens when you're out there firing heat as much as he was. I understand that most of the heat he fired he needed in order to pen the fronts of the tanks advancing on him. But at the same time, it's still going to cost him an arm and a leg. Especially if any misses, which he made a couple. You can see 37 shots fired, 21 pens. So that's 16 shots that were ineffective, and I'm betting at least half of those were heat. So that's a little bit of an unfortunate situation, but still, well played, great game, and a great demonstration of the new abilities of the top tier Patton and how awesome this tank truly is. I want to get my hands on one, except it's not fast enough for what I will enjoy, but I'm still probably going to get my hands on one. I won't say next, but soon. So that probably means, like, what, a year from now? The way I get tanks? Yes. Oh, yeah. Cool. Don't forget, there is a gold contest. I should drop it in the description of this. If I forget, it will still be on my Discord channel under the news chat group thing. And if you're not on my Discord, then feel free to join. There's definitely a link for that in the description. And there's a link everywhere else you find my stuff. Everywhere from YouTube to Twitch. There's a link to my Discord, which is completely free. And I invite you to join it. It's the best way to keep tabs on what I'm going to be doing and where I'll be and stuff like that. What games I'm in. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. This is ioEther out.